Splish splash here in London and all throughout Southern Ontario, a rainy day. Team Europe has loved their time here in London. And it's going to be a stolen win for Europe. Never trailing in this edition of the Continental Cup, Europe heads into this afternoon with a 9-point lead. So Canada now looks to Rachel Homan, who has picked up points in every one of her matches. This afternoon, she teams up with Ben Hebert as they battle the Scottish duo of Eve Muirhead and Bobby Lammy. It's mixed doubles. It's draw 8 as the Continental Cup continues. And it's not only the rain outside, it is constant battle for the ice maker. You come in from outside and you bring in the rain, the humidity, and that has a possibility of leading to frosty conditions. Let's get you caught up in what happened this morning. You see Peter de Cruz. It was mixed team play. Fourth stone thrower, Benoit Schwartz, Team Europe, as he plays John Epping. How quiet, how nice is this? To hang them on the edge of the 4 for 2, ends up in a 6-6 tie, and they split the point. Kevin Cooey and the Canadian team were playing Nicholas Edin, and again it comes down to the 8th, down by 2, and Edin with last stone. Quiet enough to push it through, avoid the jam, and then hang it on the edge of the 8. That's 2, and a tie, and again a split. It wasn't as close, though, for Brendan Botcher and the Canadians. Botcher really never looked comfortable on the ice as he plays Bruce Mowat, and the all-Scottish team for Team Europe gave up several steals, and here in 6, he gave up a steal of 2 as Mowat and Europe go on to a 7-1 win and pick up a full point. So as we check the standings going into this afternoon draw, it is Team Europe up by 9. As on this Saturday afternoon, we say hello Canada, welcome back to London. Our continuing coverage, Cheryl Russ alongside. So 9 points, very similar to what was a year ago for Europe leading Canada in Las Vegas. What do you take away from that afternoon?
Well, it's probably Canada, ironically, their best effort. All 3 sheets they played well. Botcher struggled a little bit, but it's all about the hot goalie can win you a game, while a hot fourth rock thrower or skip can win you a game. In this case, Benoit Schwartz was unbelievable. Edin was even better. They're standing on their heads. Can they keep it going?
And of course, that was this morning, pardon me. So now we've talked about the experience of this European team and how their coaches have managed them. Most of the teams are the same they were a year ago that won. They've also kept them, managed them on the ice. Now you've got Muirhead and Lammy. They play together mixed doubles. They won in Aberdeen, and now they go against this Canadian side.
Well, and the problem you have is for Ben Hebert, he only plays mixed doubles once a year, 1 game, and it's at the Continental Cup. And you look at Rachel, she was one of the elite players that actually jumped into mixed doubles. She lost a Canadian final with John Morris, and she just recently won a mixed doubles event with him. So for Ben, follow her lead. She has the experience and the knowledge, and she knows the pace of play out there and how to play this game.
So that's what's ahead on this Saturday afternoon from the Continental Cup. It is mixed doubles.
The 2020 OK Tire and BKT Tires Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how.
It's mixed doubles on this Saturday afternoon. The Continental Cup from London. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Canadians will throw Rachel Homan and Ben Hebert together against Eve Muirhead and Bobby Lammy. As mentioned, play doubles all the time and won an event back in December in Aberdeen. Oh, so there you go. That's the key. The red stone at the back of the 4-foot. Red, that's Europe. That would indicate they will have last rock. The Canadian center guard. And remember now, when you throw 5 stones, so Rachel Holman will throw 1 and 5. Ben Hebert will throw 2, 3, and 4.
It's close. But it's all there.
Line's good, Rach. Line's good. Whoa.
Hey. It's all
Right
there.
on it. Right on it. Yep. Yep, hard, Rach. Hard. My rock.
Go.
Well, I would suspect you'll hear that a lot today with Ben Hebert. That's my rock. He
Yeah, I
won't.
thought you were there.
He'll fight for it. Yeah, he won't. He'll pick up the brushing.
Wow, and it wears off some energy. I played mixed doubles with Ben. I think it was the first time he played mixed doubles, both of us at this Continental Cup years ago, and I never swept a rock. I never touched a rock, which, fair enough.
Line's good.
Yeah, good thing.
But he loves it.
So the same thing here with Eve Muirhead.
Whoa.
She'll throw
good.
1 and 5, and then Bobby Lammy will do 2, 3, and 4. And it's not set in stone. And the teams can change it up anytime they wish. And in fact, if you're struggling a little bit, we've seen teams this week swap it out.
Can we get to nose?
Yeah, there can be a big advantage throwing 3 rocks when you're throwing really well because you get to feel that draw weight. But if you're struggling, it's awful.
Both teams using somebody to hold the broom here. I thought they'd
No.
have a brusher right off the bat for these finesse shots.
No. Carve it.
Looks a shade heavier than the previous 2.
Yeah, it's the 8
Go
rock.
by, go
I got the
by.
heavy rock here, Rach.
What?
I got the 8.
Hard to get by.
You want to get a
Could have gone on this one.
That's okay. Get over there. Okay. Even if I just go half rounds, okay?
Yeah, half round's perfect.
Interesting comment from Ben Hebert. He felt that was the slower rock. You'd think you'd give that, put a sticker on it, make that the front rock, and not have to use it. Maybe there's more than one in this sheet.
Heavy.
Here, Bob.
Now we're bumping it
Please.
through.
Just here. Whoa. Yeah. Hard. Gotta go.
Boy, he tried to wrap that in and take it down to his own. Wasn't close. Let's take a look at the keys to the game, and we'll start with the Canadians.
Well, there's quite a bit of difference between Rachel's release and Ben's release, and I think you need to watch the release of your teammate. And so that gives you a really good idea for your own broom position. And lean on the experience. I touched about it in the opening that Rachel herself is more familiar with the mixed doubles play, the tactics, the speed. And so Ben's really has to listen and follow along.
Line's okay. Need T-line. Room. Lots of room.
It'll go here, though.
Switch. We're wide open.
So he'll try and pivot around, trying to help it over.
Okay. Little fold.
It is still the
No, just line,
Europeans sitting the 1 at the back four. Now the keys for this European duo.
Well, it's all about watching the paths, and you can say that about both teams.
try
There's
and keep
very
the
few
camera as
rocks.
close
There's a
to
dusting of frost out there as the game goes along. You're
Normal.
going to get different speeds in different spots. So
think I'm less
both
icy.
players are going to have to communicate that as well as they possibly can. And bail with Bobby for Eve Muirhead. She's got a weapon there with Bobby. It goes so quick, you have to be able to bail quickly. He can make as many rocks fly as anybody in this field.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it.
Yeah.
Great chance here. You hit it high side.
Whoa,
Both
whoa,
yellows
whoa.
go.
Not quite. So they sit 2 with third shot belonging to Canada.
Look how quick you're down to 2 rocks left in the end. It's just, if you don't play this game often, it comes up
Get
fast.
shot, but
And you're maybe Ben didn't get
this.
his in the right spots, but he
Oh,
wasn't in
there's no
trouble. All of a
shot
sudden he's in
there.
trouble. And it's like, now I have to bail. I've only got 2 tries.
Right.
Don't care if we give him 2. Who's fourth shot?
I think it's us.
It's close.
I'm not so
No,
sure.
Sam.
It's red.
Huh?
Them.
Play this then.
I don't see it. I don't see it not jamming. I think we have to run.
Okay.
Even if you open up these two and do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
There you go.
saw
So
the
that's
up?
further to
Yeah.
your point. Follow the lead. Follow the lead of the person. In this case, doesn't see it without jamming. And he's quick enough to realize, let's just go.
Yep.
We're wasting time here. So run it back, see what happens. And just drives it right through.
That's hard
And
to
then just
do.
leaves the shooter out in front now, just off center line.
Doubles there though.
Jesus.
Do you know he gets all 3? If that ticks, watch this yellow raise. If it hits the left one, it redirects. Maybe gets them all.
You couldn't play the hole if you tried to play the hole.
He just got the double, but
This beats this.
yeah.
Yeah, sit
What
forward,
about
take
even
your
nose?
chances.
Yeah.
Nose they're making the double.
I was thinking we could make like this, but
We're only going to sit. I
then
think
she might
we
have
make
the
this.
okay.
Perfect. Nose is pretty good.
Yeah, well, I mean, she'll have the hit and roll, but she has to make it, I guess.
Well, even half rolling.
Might leave the triple, but we'll still have a shot for 2.
I like this definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, you get at the end of the
Okay.
What
day,
weight do you like?
where
Same
those
weight
2
as
reds
this
are
one?
down the middle, they're
No,
going to
like
have
less.
some multiple.
Like 10 seconds. I think I'm less.
That's what you do have to do in mixed doubles. You have to put, say where you want the broom, what you see as far as ice for you, and then be honest about your throw, because it might be Eve that throws down that path next or the next end.
Depends the angle.
Yeah.
And that gut feeling, your first inclination, that's the one you need to go with because you don't have time to think about anything else.
Close.
Waist
Yeah.
good.
Whoa.
Waist good.
Looking to get across the nose just a little bit. Roll towards center line. Bobby Lemmy.
Yes, you've got to go. Hard ball. Go.
We got
Whoa,
more
whoa,
than
whoa,
that.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
And
whoa.
now he'll back it up, and here they are. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Coming down the final stone.
Made sure I was a wee bit up. Just
Here you get 2 of them, maybe 3 of them. I think you tried into this, eh?
Almost lost this. It grabbed probably fresh pebble out there.
This is it.
They didn't seem worried, but they came
Yeah.
off the back of this.
Third to a quarter, I think.
Going half, I think.
Interesting situation. You could go this way, guaranteeing some type of double. Maybe you can go back this way and get 3. You could even come down and hair that guard and try to run it straight back that way. Maybe roll over here, the other way. It's the best shot would be to get to the inside of that top on top 4, but the guard's kind of in the way.
Yeah, hard.
Right away, picked up.
Hard.
Hebert staying with it now. Heads up. Have another look. There you go. Run it back. Bang. Oh, nothing. So it will be a draw for 4. I mean, that's the game. It really is. Look,
Yeah, we'll save it
it
for
doesn't
first.
matter. You have to make shots. And Canada hasn't made many shots in this first.
No, and it is really, Vic, to your point, it's the angles and the setups early. Your first one has to be in a great position. Then Ben has to get the angles right on his or otherwise. Rachel had one chance to get out of that.
But if she draws here for 4 and she's going to hit white, just 8 foot, you could get that 4 right back. That's the kind of game it is.
No kidding. We heard the exact same thing happen to Brent Lang. And he said, no problem. The final score is usually
Lang's
10-9.
He did.
Go east.
4 it is. What a start, Europe.
The 2020 OK Tire and BKT Tires Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, by OK Tire and BKT Tires, and by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue.
Oh, you're not going to splash me. I thought, my God, we're going to be right there. He's going to splash me, that car coming by. You might need your rain tires today. It's that kind of day. Here in London throughout southern Ontario, lots of flooding with colder temperatures coming tonight, freezing rain, and then some light snow in the area. Look at that, 4 put on the board by Team Europe, Yves Muirhead, Bob Lammy. And so it will be Rachel Holman, Ben Hebert, and the Canadians, who do have the last rock in the second, playing the Yellowstone. That's just that first stone again, hey, so key, setup stone, and you can see Rachel Holman not liking it.
Eve came up a hair light, just fractured on the center guard, stayed just top 12. So it can't get at anything on that intern side other than a raise. So
Line's good.
this would be huge to lock this in here.
Wait.
Wait's good.
Wait only. Just wait. Line's good. Line's good.
Wait's good.
Needs to curl. Needs to curl. Needs to curl. Hard, Bobby, go. Whoa, easy, 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 easy. Perfect. Good job.
How's that?
I think we gotta try and move it. Back 8.
No, the 2.
Such a key shot. It shuts down the 4-foot, and for Team Canada, they're trying to score a bundle here, minimum 2.
Room.
Didn't break as hard as we'd seen, so now Ben's throwing a little bit of extra weight to try to unlock.
Finish the whole way.
Gotta come down.
Can you finish it?
Gotta come down.
Finish it. We
Gotta
gotta kick
sit,
our
Rach.
yellow.
We're heavy. Sit. Get off there. Okay.
Not ideal either. It's an amazing discipline, because
That's what we think it's gonna be.
you know, Ben just tried to throw it 146 feet. He threw it 146 feet 6 inches, and it's not good if this gets to the inside.
Bobby Lammy.
Just wait. Got room.
Wait's good. Back 4. No, T.
Line's good.
T.
Wait, easy.
T line.
Line's good.
Back 4.
Oh, you can't.
Back 4.
You can't.
Back 4.
No.
Nose tap's okay.
Used to curl for that though. Curl.
That's good.
That's good. Nice shot.
Very nice.
So other games on the ice, John Epping and Lisa Weigel with an early lead on Melanie Barbazat and Peter de Cruz for the world. And it's Selena Negovan and BJ Neufeld teaming up. Look what they did. Put a 4 on the board against Agnes Knochenhauer and Rasmus Vrano.
You gotta quickly start moving some of these back rusts, like maybe you
Tight
go
to the
red,
guard, Rach,
yellow,
to make it, but I like it.
tap it, the yellow to maybe back 8
12.
foot,
No
Yep.
kidding.
because those yellows are
Oh yeah.
killing them.
Well, it's going to take what? Minimum 2 shots to get rid of that shot rock. Minimum.
Close. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Hard, Ben. Hard. Hard. Keep going.
Back one. Go. All right.
Good shot.
To start.
That's the same.
Okay, I like that.
close. It's got rim, though.
Waist
Got
good.
rim.
It's
Got
funny
rim.
too with all the intricate shots and strategy. You'll see this a lot of times where somebody like Bobby Lammy's throwing the exact
Waist
same
good.
shot 3 times. That's
Leads to curl,
such a
leads to
plus.
curl, leads to curl.
Waist real good.
Leads to curl. Go.
Now, can he get
Hard
across
curl.
the
Go,
nose
go, go,
this
go.
time?
Yep. Go, 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 go. Good.
And he nestles in there, but I don't think they're second. Yeah, they are first and second. Third is the Canadian stone at the
I'll do 7 every
around 4
kicks.
o'clock.
We
in
gotta
the
transfer
4 foot.
one.
Yeah. How do we do that?
I think we gotta run it.
In
If
here?
you can plant it, it's tough.
So you're thinking like 7/8 high, 2 3/4?
2/3, I think.
Trying to run red onto their yellow,
And stick the yellow.
onto shot stone.
Cannot over curl this. You have to go high side for sure and make something move.
Ben Hebert with his last.
Hard.
And jumping up. Big shot, run it back. Oh, goodness, and just drives it by.
That's what you couldn't do. It's a frustrating sport, isn't it? Because that was a pretty good effort, and it's disaster.
Can't buy one.
Yeah.
You can't get those of that kind for one. No. I think you
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Even if you're here.
Well, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I'd rather be there than you only need to move it what, like an inch.
I think even Russ, that
Barrel
yellow
flank
run,
off that side.
Yeah.
I don't think he can get quite enough to the
they're on
nose of
right
it.
side,
You,
yeah.
you'd hit
Yeah,
the
it's
red,
right
but
down
the
here.
yellow's gone. Yeah.
I think it just rolled an inch too far.
Well,
They'd
like
have
15
to
seconds
I think
quick.
so.
guard it.
You could, Eve. What's wrong with guarding this this one? Because right now they can hammer at that and move this out of the way. They could. It's tough though.
Yeah, guard the left-hand side.
It's close.
Just wait, Bob. Just wait.
Beautiful
Wait's good.
out
Wait's
turn
good.
come
Like to go
arounds
up
by Bobby Lammy. 3 of them.
Line's good.
Now just trying to touch up that
Really?
stone he threw.
I'd like to
She
go.
said about an
Yep,
inch,
yep,
maybe 2.
yep.
Lammy on the brush.
Hard.
Wait's good.
Go, go, go.
Wait's good.
Like that.
Nice shot, Eve.
There you go.
Man,
Uh-oh.
Right. 3. Sitting
Nicely
3.
done.
That's a cynical.
And you've just scored 4.
There's a seal too.
Geez, she's quicker. Good. Go, go, go.
Wait's good. Nice shot, Eve.
What's she saying? It's quick.
Quick, yeah. She's talking,
Run my 3
seems like it's faster than
Into this.
right here.
what they're used to out there. Mixed doubles can be a bit tricky because you don't get that path has been played
That
so
works.
much it's up to game
Probably
speed, but
easier to get
sometimes you get
this
forced
way,
out
right?
into a new path. There's been no brushing, no
Well, no,
rocks.
not as many players, right? Not
Yes.
as many stones.
Yeah, and it's can be a guess.
Your shot is this.
It's just for
That's the
a
only
steal
thing we
of
got.
1, right?
What's that?
Steal of 1.
Yeah, that's okay.
steal it 2, wouldn't it be?
Okay.
What else you see?
What do you think if I hit anything in the yellow? It's still a steal of 1.
This?
No, of my 3.
You gotta hit it into here.
Anything really.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, we're dead.
This looks really hard.
Yeah. Or you could run this into there and hopefully only give up a 2 steal. Right?
This looks really hard.
Okay.
Like
Just run the yellow.
I just paper it. Yeah.
So you gotta be thin. You gotta be half raw.
I think you run
yeah,
that
I can
in.
see 3/4.
You're giving up a steal of 2.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Is it?
Yeah, maybe 3. Unless this one clips that one. I thought they might go the other way, but it's just as dangerous. You're running that top red one that Eve just threw in, and it could be as many as 4. What an incredible set of angles for Team Europe here.
Heel, eh?
Yeah.
They had the luxury of throwing the
2/3.
same shot every time, like every single time.
Not only win coming with John Morris.
Whoa. No, no, Ben. Yep.
Try Rach.
Oh boy, look out. Three it is. When it rains, it pours. With so little time and so few stones, maybe the setup shots are even more important in mixed doubles, and Bobby Lammy does this.
No, critical, because Eve came short on her. She kind of rubbed off, and then Team Canada got 2 in there. They have the hammer. You don't make this, and Team Canada setting up for a big multiple in this end. Makes no mistake, perfect weight comes down, and that's one of the rocks that was there at the end for the steal of 3.
Yeah, they got 3. The Keyshawn is brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together. So once again, you see the Canadian stone is the shot stone at the back of the 4.
Little tight. Line tight.
Meaning, of course, that they do have last rock. 7-0.
Hard line.
Score 4, steal 3.
Where is it?
Muirhead, Lammy lead.
You're fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. You don't want to be deep. Ben, stop.
Oh.
Good.
Weigel and Epping have picked up a steal of 1. And so have Negavan and Neufeld as they lead 5-0. So full points, of course. Each of these games worth a single point. Playing 8 ends, tie, split the point. So at the moment, Canada leads in 2, trails in this one. Any finish?
That's good.
Yeah, good.
Oh, look at that. He even gets a little late curl.
You really heard the awareness with Rachel on Ben's last one, where she's like, we cannot be deep. Like, we have to kind of set a wall up. It's controlling the front. It's just in mixed doubles, the front's kind of the top 8 foot. That's where you want to control everything. Then you can use it, promote it. But as you saw last end, too deep, a freeze on it, and the end goes away.
Eve missed light the proper way, and Ben came in a little deep. Or I guess Rachel did, but yeah, it just makes that little difference, doesn't it?
Yep.
A line call.
Yep.
Sure? It's heavy.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah. It's close.
Yep. Yes, hard reach. Hard reach, hard, hard, hard. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gotta girl.
Nice shot.
And then look at that shot of Ben's up there, top 4 foot biting. The one she said, leave high, it's usable.
Right.
Now you got something to run in, get rid of that
How
red.
thin is it to get it over the top?
I think so.
Things are looking
How
up.
thin's that? Really thin.
You thinking that?
That looks really thin.
I don't like that. I don't think it's. Yeah, it's thin, like.
There's one of us sit here. You could probably plant this on.
What else do you like?
Time out.
Time out.
Reminder, they've given 2 60-second timeouts per half.
Keen on the draw on this one.
Think I play this?
Yeah, I think just blasting something, Bob. Get even if you move this, it doesn't matter. The top one's killing us.
Right, okay.
I think I can get 2.
Oh, yeah, I think you can get 2.
Like,
Yeah.
Tin half, he makes the double here.
It's like a quarter, thin quarter.
Quarter.
yeah, like this red's not really helping us.
No, I know.
Just because they've got this lined up good.
Yeah.
Okay. Thin quarter.
Quarter.
Yeah.
I think edge of stone for me.
Okay.
Even if you jam the top yellow onto the second yellow, the second one's gone. And it is 7-0 here, so I think David Murdoch, Coach Murdoch is right here.
Well, you just took the words out of my mouth, because I was going to say it tends to be a complicated game every stone, every end. And when you're up 7-0, why would you put rocks in play, even at this point in time?
Yes.
Carl.
All by itself.
Carl.
All by itself. Thin quarter. Oh, and he just absolutely sliced it.
Oof, yikes.
Okay. What do you want to throw? 2, 3, 7?
You notice the switch by the Canadians?
All right.
Too much.
Aye,
Yes.
So,
Enter
as we
top.
said, it's not set in stone. First two ends,
Just a
Move
freeze.
it a bit.
Rachel Holman, 1 and 5.
Right on the
Now
nose is pretty good.
it is Ben Hebert, 1
Bump
and
it a hair.
5, and Holman, 2, 3, and 4.
What is that top four?
T-line.
Can't over curl, eh? Little more. Little more.
Lots of room, Rach. Line's good, all for weight. Yep, gotta go. Oh, it just picked.
What?
It just picked. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, that pick's hard.
Okay.
Yeah, it's tough
We're getting all
too
the
because
luck.
you're not sure. We were on sheet B today, and there was a path where you almost thought it was picks,
That was
but
perfect out of my
it
hand.
just either was a flat spot or
Either that, you lose
was
that,
just
but-
that line. There was a lot of movement. Do you think that one picked?
That one, I think it did. I think it did. But you're right. There was a lot more movement late to the last four ends of the Cooey game this afternoon or this morning. Talked to John Wall about it. He felt it was just a dusting of frost
You're
and
gonna
making
need
that little more aggressive curl and was maybe more fooling the curlers. But I
Even
thought
if
that
freeze
one
the
picked.
red, it's okay.
John Wall is the head ice technician from Stittsville, Ontario. That's up near in the Ottawa area.
He's done a wonderful job. It's the weather's just crazy outside to making curling ice.
10-degree temperature swings and
Pouring
rain. Can be a challenge.
Line's good.
Hair heavy.
Close.
Back four.
Close for line.
Line only.
Whoa.
Back four.
Line's good.
T-line, waist good.
Close.
Waist
Whoa,
nice.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Waist good
I'm
for the
going to
freeze.
red. No, 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 no.
Tiny bump.
Okay.
Back T-weight.
No. Curl and sit. Curl and sit. Curl and sit. Sit. Good.
Just.
Oh, sorry. No.
Boy, there's no lack of communication, huh? You wish other teams would, in the conventional game, have that kind of communication.
Yeah, it's, and this is a pretty good training tool for the conventional game, I think, for a lot of reasons. One of them is that, the communication that has to
Once you
happen.
shave it, he's going to be shot. You shave it, though.
Do you want me to come and tap this like this?
Oh, it doesn't do anything for this guy, does it?
Sorry?
Out turn. I just don't know if that gets us much.
We're probably sitting 1 and 2.
You think you can get second? Okay, I'm in. Do you want me to sweep? Just throw like same weight you threw, right? Back 8 right there.
Yeah.
Try and get low.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's late already. You'd like to jiggle those reds around, score 3 or 4, but if you don't make this properly, Team Muirhead caps it, you might not score.
Do you want 2 or 3?
Smooth 8. Back 12, back line, heavy draw.
Yeah, same weight, a little less ice, I think. Straighter line. Yep.
Lots of weight.
Whoa! Off. Off. Never. Never, Ben. Hard.
Gets it by the 2, and now
Good all right.
rolls over on the corner, gets a little separation.
Good line.
Nice shot.
Good all right.
Looks like shot stone belongs to Canada, the Yellowstone on the right.
Nose hit for 3 over here. It's nose hit for 3 here.
And back red second.
Mm-hmm.
I
She's,
don't really know after that. Pretty close. Looks like
has that
yellow
for
is
2,
third.
Or she has nose for 3 if we didn't
Yeah.
guard it.
I think the same shot as she just played.
Problem is, if we come here and don't bump that far enough, she's got nose for 3. I think back 8.
I think so, eh?
'Kay.
What, like, if we can get to, like, what, half of it and just roll to here?
Even nose, Eve.
Yeah.
As long as we bump this
Okay.
far enough.
Back 8, like, probably here, eh?
Yeah, even less.
You could just do something like that, Cheryl, because once you come in,
I'll hold
I
this
know
for
what they're
you.
worried about is the hit for three, but that would only give Ben Hebert a very tough slice for a deuce. Wouldn't be easy. 2 wouldn't be terrible when you're up 7.
Yeah, so to your point, do you need to come in?
Right, because bad things could happen. You're a little heavy here.
Yeah.
Similar to that out turn going up here.
Dragons 3, 4. So just inside
The way you look at it right there, though, Cheryl, if you were able to, if Canada got to those 2 reds, double available.
There is. So they're taking that away, but you know, you could be just short, throw a straight guard. You don't even have to come in, because if you ever rub off, you can leave a triple. The double could still be available.
You sure?
Whoa, whoa,
Waist good.
whoa,
Muirhead, her last.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Waist
Yeah.
good.
Whoa, whoa.
Curl. Curl. Shot, Eve.
And they'll get rid of 1.
Good.
And now you have a look, and it's very, very close.
Cuts them down.
Good sweep.
Great shot.
Good, nice.
Boy,
this for
oh
2?
boy, oh boy.
Is that there?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Half a rock gets 2.
Yeah, okay.
Even if you just hit and roll over, it's 2.
Sure. Just give me a broom.
Okay. What
So
weight do you
the
like?
thought
Firm,
is the
you know?
Yellowstone top of the button. His shot rock belongs to Canada.
Straight across. Rachel's suggesting half. I'm not sure. Half. It would have to be a thick half. It's pretty flat. I know they're close together, but any downward motion off this contact point, you're not going to get to. Ben will throw this pretty hard. It'll be peel weight, maybe 3/4 of a rock.
So 4 wins all time. Very first win with Cheryl in 2011.
Was fun.
What is it? Sorry, Rach.
Sorry.
I was going to ask
Thought you were
what
close.
the tight it to.
So that didn't work out well. Simply overthrown. And now they'll call for the measure. You want
Oh,
to
what's
so
behind you, sir?
immediately comes to mind. I know. See, this is where the difference in the game is, to my mind. He's got no brush there, and sometimes I think he has to do it by himself without the brush.
Yeah.
If he had the brusher there, he may have been able to pull something off and worked with a brusher. Am I right in thinking that?
Yeah, and I think sometimes too you'll tighten the ice a little bit more because you think, well, the brushers can pull it back. You're just so used to the 4-man game, and you're 2 guys leaning on them, and in Ben's defense, he doesn't often throw a 6-second
Yeah, no kidding.
flat hit and
Yeah.
roll peel.
This time last year.
More than capable of doing it, but
Yeah, exactly. It's a comfort blanket having 2 great brushers there. They know the pass, they know your tendencies, they know what's being called. And yeah, it's tough to curl at a high percentage in mixed doubles.
yeah.
And we're ready for the point. There it is. So they did have a chance for 2. Settled for a single. They're on the board. The Sports Center at London Western Fair, the site of the Continental Cup of Curling, 16th edition. Second time we've been here. We were here a couple of years back. Seats about 1,500. And this is one of the 4 facilities, hockey facilities in this building. This is their Olympic size ice surface.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going for no.
So we go to 4. 7-1. Europe leads. Once again, they will have last rock. And so the European stone was at the back of the 4. And interestingly enough, the Canadians have now done the switch again. So Ben Hebert is doing 1 and... Oh, no, pardon me. He's doing 1 and 5.
Just wait,
And
just
2,
wait,
3, and 4 to be done by Rachel
Just
Holman.
wait.
Back 40.
I talked about that mixed doubles event that Rachel just won with John Morris, and then they're actually committed for the rest of the Olympic cycle together as a mixed doubles team. And I think their next event that they're going to go in will be the mixed doubles nationals. So a lot of curling for John doesn't play the 4-man, but Rachel with her women's team and mixed doubles, it's a crazy schedule.
Well, they're committed for the Olympic cycle if they don't win the Olympic spot, of course.
Well, right.
And then again, you know, that's how Caitlin Laws, of course, ended up going, right?
Right.
And winning a gold medal with
Touch light.
John Moore.
Mine's good. Go if you have to.
Touch light. It's close.
Go then.
Oh, it looks heavy.
Yeah,
I got it.
I mean, good partner for her to have because John won't be in the next Olympics. He's not playing that discipline, but
I don't know why when you have Ben Hebert, you've got him holding the broom. And first thing Rachel did there was jump up. She barely let it go, jumped up, getting ready to brush it. And that's what happens. I know when I play, that's what happens. If you think you have to brush your own rock, you really want to be light. It's too much manual labor. But I don't get it.
Heather. Lane's good.
Bobby Lammy.
Weight's good.
Well,
Yeah,
there are
but
aspects of the
little
game which
for
are
light. Little for light.
Weight's good.
Okay,
somewhat
whoa.
still, I
Good.
think, you can
Whoa,
question.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Weight's perfect.
whoa. Whoa, needs to curl, needs to curl.
It should get in there.
Yep, yep. Okay, wait only, wait only, wait only. Wait only, wait only.
Yeah, that's one of them. to
Sit down.
take Ben out of his role, it doesn't make much sense.
Okay, today coverage begins. NFL weekend, Vikings 49ers, 4:30 on CTV, Canada's home for NFL.
Wait only. Finish. Finish only, finish only.
Good one.
Straight peel.
Shot.
Okay.
Or we go here.
Peel.
I think straight peel's good.
Okay.
What hand do you like?
I'll put me in.
Nice. Good throw. Sorry?
I don't think so. Rather go here. Bump this a bit.
Well, there you go, how quickly it can change. Weagle Nepping had a 2-0 lead. Look at that. Barbara de Cruz come back with 3. And finally getting on the board, Knochenhauer and Brano. Negavan and Neufeld continue to lead there.
Make him look at a bunch if we double these out. He hit it, sit in there. Problem is he probably has a triple right back.
Yeah.
So you just bump it, chisel, line that up more, sit it back here, get low, just move it like, I'm just wondering where our rock's gonna be, if he's gonna have a crotch on these. If you don't get low,
Do we
it's
just
brutal.
tap this here? Move that to there. Like, how does he ever get rid of that 7?
I like staying on top of that.
On top
Top.
of which?
Same shot?
Yeah.
Little high?
Like you wanna freeze on the yellow one, Rachel?
Tap
It's
it back
great.
like this much.
It's your
right?
last, I can't get rid of him.
Yes.
My yellow?
Well, it's nice to see Heather Netta when we don't
Great.
see her
This is
as
your
much.
last.
Yeah, I think
The
you can
two-time
shot
Canadian
that top
champion.
yellow.
Last time was
thinking
2012,
back
and of course they're all wearing their nicknames this week. And you may remember
Well, that weight's real close, right?
hers has sugar balls because when she got frustrated and didn't like a shot, she'd say sugar balls.
Like, I got to 4 foot and I was middle of 12 with back.
That's why she has that on the back of her.
very well known for that. I think she is going to try to move it because to Ben's point, if she doesn't move something,
Yeah.
he has
Weight's
nothing.
great.
Never.
Yeah.
So I think back 8
much
weight.
ice. Never, Ben.
Just an extra foot of weight. It might not curl. He's trying.
Staying on top and just a little bit
Good.
of an overthrow.
Good shot.
Moves it
Pretty
back.
good. What's that do now?
What about if we do something like this? Hopefully this spins a bit.
Aye. Good point.
It's a great call.
Time out.
That one to that red.
I think I like your call, Bob. If we can
Move the
like
red.
on the one springs, and then you're just leaving this
I
woven.
think it's either that or we do this.
I think I like this. I like moving this. This is the
Yeah,
one that we need to
I
do
do
something
too.
with.
Yeah, I think your call's right.
Yeah, I like that.
It looks like half to me.
I was going to say half stone's close.
Want to get this one as thick as possible with this yellow still going.
Half.
I'm worried it's not going to go far.
Yeah. It's gonna.
The two yellows go. That's
switch out a little bit.
through the one lane, through the two lane. They want to get that one identified as
No, I
number
think the
3. They
yellow
want it to
gets
spin out of the way.
I want to try and get the red.
Then they can get at that Canadian rock with their last
Cool.
one.
That's the only thing.
I think
They'll
I can
come
actually
up.
hit a third and I'm good.
Yeah.
A third, you're still good. A
third
half's
looks good to me.
perfect.
I think I'm edge of stone.
A third's kind of. I like a half.
You might even get that very, very back rock on the way by. Trying to eliminate throwing their last rock against 3 or 4.
Yeah, getting rid of 2 yellows. That would help, even if you do, like you said, clip that back one, but 2's big.
Yeah. You sure learn the rock position and angles playing this sport.
Close. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Bobby Lemmy.
Yeah.
Should be close.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Should be
Yeah.
close.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good.
So good.
Gets her into the backing. Shot rock does belong to Team Europe. That's the one back of the button center line.
Just right on the nose with board.
No, I think no. Really? Just
We'll spin right
just
in
back
there.
4.
Well, I gotta get shot reach.
Yeah. You hit a quarter of this. You're welding it to there, and
Oh,
it's
you want
going
to go spin
nowhere.
with the shooter. I don't think we can do that though, because then you might have the double off this one. Right
0
after
like
shooter?
back 8.
Oh, you want to lose it?
Sure.
I think it's easier just hit it right on the nose. With like hack.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? I shouldn't go right on the
Really?
nose.
We already have a pocket. Like we just need to. Whatever you see.
You can
What do
play
you
draw
think?
weight, move it an inch,
Sure.
steal 1.
Hack weight,
Yeah,
right on the nose, let it spin in there. Out turn,
I'm not sure you need the weight.
No.
out turn.
No.
Okay.
Edge of button for hack. A little more reach. I'm just throwing hack.
Yep. I think you can hold it though.
I think you women are right again. Because this could, if he angles these the wrong way, he's giving up a deuce.
Stop it.
Yeah,
will
you-
you
I think you need a
please?
hair
You
more
tap.
hack to make
Stop
it.
it.
Okay?
No, continue on.
Maybe heavy hack.
Yeah, at least.
But you know, go back to your key. Cheryl, Rachel wants to play one thing. He's got in mind this rather than following her lead. The more experienced
Yep.
player, you know, you can say, hey, come on. But now make it. This is what you want to play.
Yes.
You make this and then all is forgotten and forgiven.
That's no good.
Not bad.
So shot does belong to Team Canada.
Yeah.
That was the problem with throwing that type of weight.
I
You
think
had to
you
be
just go
perfect.
normal, right in the nose.
Just high of nose.
Yep. If you hit dead nose, you're good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, hair high.
The key is don't hit this red rock here. You've got to get it nose if you
Yeah, hair high
can.
nose.
Just like an easy
It'll
peel.
carry him
Got
off
it,
of
got
that one. It's gone. Your shooter will stay there, and you might get a
Yeah, maybe
piece
just
of
an
that
inch.
one on the way by, and
Again,
bring
for being
this
inside.
rock into
You don't
play.
get 2 if I'm
High.
here
Yep.
high.
Nose hit for 2. As many as 4, Cheryl.
And you go back to the peel, Russ. You know, when they peeled, opened it up, that's what gave them the chance. And it's hard to do. You forget to do it in a mixed doubles game.
Final stone. Eve Muirhead. And Lammy's got her now. She's calling him off.
Whoa, whoa! Yeah, whoa, whoa!
Touched it, and away it goes. And they'll pick up those 2 right there. Muirhead, Lammy. 9-1 midway through. Yeah, big smile.
The 2020 OK Tire and BKT Tires Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. The 2020 OK Tire and BKT Tires Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. By OK Tire and BKT Tires. And by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Well, they're in the lead coming into this draw by 9 points. Team Europe. And trying to win a second straight Continental Cup after winning a year ago in Las Vegas. One of the very nice things about the game of curling and for us is to be able to get around and see people that we haven't seen in a while. And so it's nice to see David Murdoch. And first of all, let me just congratulate you, because I said to you last time we saw you was Las Vegas, and you then hightailed it back home for the birth of your daughter, Melanie?
Madeline.
Madeline, pardon me. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
There seems to be more of an edge to these Continental Cups year by year than, in fact, the Europeans or the world against Canada, whether it be a North American team. Do you feel it as well?
Yeah, absolutely. It's such an exciting event. I think the event's really grown now. We're trying a lot of different formats that are really exciting. It's keeping it close, and I think all the teams here come here and they really want to win. And you see the atmosphere that's being created here, and it's just super exciting to be part of.
David, was there a strategy this year? You essentially have the same lineup as you did last year. So did you look at the events that you had success in and keep those same teams and put them back out there?
Yeah, that was the quite unique thing, actually, to bring a team that's on a repeat. So we obviously looked at last year. We looked at what we did right. We looked at, well, where did we lose some games, and can we improve that? And you need to make sure that you have sometimes a little bit different strategy. You can't completely repeat, or it gets a bit too samey. So we looked at a lot of things, and we had huge amount of discussions between myself, Frederick, and Christopher. So with a lot of discussion.
Hey, Dave, it looks to me like you've tried to keep most of your teammates on the same sheets as much as possible.
Oh, Russell, don't give it away. Yeah, I mean, I think the discussion we had was we were happy to play whoever that came up against us, but we found staying on the same sheet was proven to be a little bit easier, at least a little bit easier to read. You know the rocks, you know the ice, but the ice has been excellent, the rocks have been good, so in all honesty we could have played anywhere. But
thanks, Dave, I won't tell anybody.
But it's such great ice conditions here, and everyone's making so many shots. It's just fantastic to watch.
He's a two-time world champion, Olympic silver medalist, and coach of Team Europe. We thank you, David Murdoch. Again, congratulations to you and Stephanie.
Thank you very much.
So a mixed scramble this morning. Europe taking 2 of the 3 available. We're playing mixed doubles, then another mixed scramble tonight. Coming into this afternoon, it is a 9-point lead. Team Europe over Canada on this Saturday afternoon. It is the 16th edition of the Continental Cup, and we are in London, Ontario. Let's update the game from Sheet A. Lisa Weigel, John Epping, as they play Melanie Barbazat and Peter de Cruz, Team Europe from Switzerland. Weigel and Epping, the shot stone back 4. This is Lisa Weigel throwing stones 1 and 5 with Epping. And avoids the jam, rolls it over, and that will be for 2. Coming in the 4th, and with that they keep the lead 4-3. The other games, it's a steal of 1 for Agnes Knockenhauer and Rasmus Verano, but it's still 5-2 Negavan and Neufeld leading. And of course, the game we began with, Muirhead and Lamy, they go now to the 5th of an 8-end game, down 9-1. So we're going to come over here to sheet A and join this game. Lisa Weagle, John Epping, Canada playing Yellowstones. Barbizet, Peter de Cruz playing red. And after that score of 2 by Canada in the 4th, the red stone at the back of the 4 indicates that Europe will have the last rock. They have the hammer here in this 5th end of play. And to get us underway, throwing 1 and 5 for Canada is Lisa Weagle.
One of your harder ones, or?
Line's good.
Beautiful hit and stay to get the 2 for Lisa
Really
there.
curling.
Was not an easy shot.
Sit. Sit.
And we're in that situation, Cheryl. 1 up for Canada. What do you try to do if you're Europe here? Because a tie's much better for them than it is for Canada.
Yeah, Canada's also almost getting forced to have to win these out.
Time.
Hello.
All right.
Brad Leroy has come out.
It's still turning, but
yeah.
no. Oh, it's good.
7.
Tu joues l'autre?
Nee, gewoon een femme. Zo goed.
Hein? Ah, il regarde. Ouais, c'était. Tu me mords le 4 pieds.
So the lights flashing may be a battery problem, and so Brad Leroy has gone out. You see him now standing at the hog line. We're going to do this a little old school now, the way it used to be. There you go. Used to fail. Sorry, some of those colder arenas. Some of you may remember, some of you won't, of course. They used to have the stools and the chairs on either side of the hog lines, and some of those officials would have to look across 2, sometimes 3 sheets to make a line called, and there'd be bodies going every which way. And they came up, of course, with the eye on the hog. And, it was the University of Saskatchewan in Saskatoon that was actually developed the eye on the hog.
J'ai eu 4, je pensais que c'était un peu court du coup. C'est possible 4? Excuse alors.
Just came up enough. Really good corner freeze.
Yeah.
John Epping.
Nope, I think you're good.
Weight's close, John.
Okay, whoa, I think it must be there if it's running like
it.
this.
No, we're tapping. Little tap. We're out there, eh?
I think it's got to be straight then.
And rubs and rolls off. Shot rock is red. Shot rock belongs to Europe.
Ouais, il a probablement ça après. C'est bien de bouger un tout petit peu ça. Ouais.
Comme ça, cette longueur-là.
T, c'est parfait. Si je bouge une demi-pierre, c'est idéal.
Can't really do too much with those yellows. You could just kind of freeze down.
Yeah, it's a strange angle, isn't it?
Yeah, like you could freeze down on top of your own red again.
Oui, milieu 10. Chouette.
Oh, non.
Back four.
Oh, je stop. Oh, weg.
Back 4.
Non. Ganz weg.
Back dehors.
Regarde-lui. Attention. Ouais. Wow, mais non. Straight.
Huh?
Wow. Sit.
Okay.
Very nice.
That works. Chouette.
Really does work because you've got an angle on the red and you can get at both yellows now.
T'as petit curl, non?
Hein?
T'as petit curl?
Non, j'ai des lignes.
So, within that pair, those two, Barbizet and de Cruz, those two alone You're getting some French, you're getting some Swiss German, and you're getting English within the three.
I'm only picking up on the English.
John's going to try to play the rocket here and hit a thin half of the yellow and try to make the red double. The problem is if he gets the yellow thick, the back red might not go very far. Hit it pretty thin. This will be flying.
Hard, Matt.
Yeah, just a little thick and didn't have enough power to get that back one.
A little thinner.
Close?
Yeah.
That's the best way to get that yellow one out, Cheryl. I guess you can hit it on the intern side.
That's wood, yeah.
Can't nose it, can you?
Yeah, I thought I got out there for you too.
But you can't play red onto it.
Nope.
This rock? Yeah.
Tricky.
Parfait. Top 4.
They're going to leave it there for a while.
Yep.
Try to get to the center line.
Back 4. Back 4. On est un peu heavy, hein?
Non, back.
Sit.
Attention, ouais. Wow. Oui. Wow. Oh, non. Curl un peu, curl.
Shot.
Nice shot.
Ah. Excuse, je pensais que ça allait curler un peu plus.
Really going out on a limb here, trying to score a big number. You don't want to be forced to one, obviously. Didn't curl enough, eh?
Had a chance to catch the back red, back 12-foot red.
Get all three?
Yeah.
Don't. Yeah, maybe.
I think there's too much separation.
John Epic as he plays his last.
Stay.
Just a little thin. Boy, they've worked themselves into a really nice situation. If you can ever roll buried here.
Oh, and I was impressed with the patience on not playing the yellow one right there that we looked at, because they just waited long enough until Canada actually moved it for them, because it was dangerous when we first looked.
Yes. Did a really good job.
10,5 roulé.
10.
Ouais. Je pense que je vais donner milieu art.
So.
Yeah.
Ouais. Squat.
Very, very interesting. And it's the first one we've seen this week open like this. There's a lot of hitting. It's almost a normal strategy, and they've got a chance to hit and roll buried here.
Je pense qu'on doit vraiment rouler jusqu'au
Pile of pressure on
Ouais, exactement. Mais il ne faut pas rouler plus loin, parce que sinon c'est un freeze. Je préfère nose que rouler trop loin, c'est sûr. Parce qu'après, elle aura fait un double. Et peut-être elle rate le double.
Yeah, Lisa can't even outdraw it if they roll over. I mean, barely. Maybe the out turn you might get shot, but it'd be a tough shot.
Wouldn't want to be playing a run back either.
6.
Non.
10.
Attention. Oh.
Peter de Cruz.
Go!
And his last.
Allez, Mélie! Allez!
And you get across the nose and roll it underneath the center guard. Like that. Can you do that? Why not?
Man.
That's incredible.
Boy, have they played a wonderful end here.
Voilà, roule.
Allez, Mélie! Allez! Fort pour rouler! Go! Roule!
Allez!
You might, sorry, Russ, you might be able to throw peel weight and eliminate 2.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't see that much of it.
Yeah, but you're right. It's mathematically there.
Well, I just don't know if that's not the easier shot unless you
tap it a
freeze
foot.
tap. Yeah.
Tap it a foot, and that's right in Lisa's wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So what she's paid to do on a regular basis.
I'm not sure you could see enough to throw the peel.
Lisa Weagle, final stone for the Canadians here in 5. They lead by 1, but in danger of giving up a couple at least.
Real close.
Maybe a little light to move it. Still a good shot.
Great shot.
Fantastic shot.
That was a bad end.
Beauty.
Hey, I reckon the guard there, you throw it a foot heavy, it's a 4.
Oh.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
It's extremely tough 3.
And you force them to a new path and out a little further, and best you could do.
Beautiful.
Guess you tap that and get second shot. But with the risk of that weight comes rolling off, rolling open.
What?
I think Lisa could have made the 6-second double. She could see a sliver.
Yeah.
Great shot. Couldn't have put it anywhere
But you know,
better.
even if Lisa makes the double, it's a 2. Yeah. It's still going to be a 2, I think. You know, I would be very impressed if this was made.
Yeah, this is a.
Can you touch this though? Can you get there, touch it over?
It's perfect. We're just
No, straight draw, Vic. I
Straight?
think.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're sitting the 2. There's not really anything to move.
Boy, how do you get over there? What?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. You have to wrap it around a stone that's actually biting the top of the butt.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. 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 Hard.
Yeah, she says give up on it. That's enough.
Great shot.
2 it is. Parmesan to Cruz. Back in front. Well, the hands up and the hugs. And the game we began with ends in 6. As Eve Muirhead and Bobby Lammy add one more, and they win it. Walking away. 10-2 is your final, and it's now 10 points, 16-6 in the race to 30.5. Barbizat de Cruz with 2 and 5. Take the lead, and so Yellowstone, Shot Rock, center line back 4 means that Canada, Lisa Weagle, John Epping once again have the last rock. They have the hammer here in 6, playing those Yellowstones.
out turn, top of the button.
Little extra ice.
Out turn, edge, top of the button.
Same weight I've been throwing.
Yeah.
I think John would be one of those great players to play mixed doubles with. Positive.
I think it's close.
Talks
though. It might be
about
a
the
little light,
spots. I
Don.
mean, these two have played together before in mixed doubles. Makes it easy.
You got room right now.
Lisa's weight control is just superb too. Like this is a great team. It happens to be 1 down.
Hard, John. Just
Look
not
like you
as
got a
much.
little wider. Or?
Yeah, a little wider. Not as much extension. Mais on va essayer.
Ah, pour moi, je couette, mais.
Stop.
Ja.
Je pense que tu dois quand même me donner les 60.
Ouais. 13. Je préfère être un peu vite et large et arriver sur la rouge, tu vois, au pire, que
Ja,
être
verstehe.
slow et...
Ouais. Ouais.
Le mieux serait...
That's international for not good. Yeah, that's in any language. You just go the... That's
Not good.
no good. No.
Ouais, vas-y, ouais, early, yeah, vas-y, Midi. Ok, oh, ligne bien. Schauen, Mélanie. Yeah, oui, oh,
La vitesse est parfaite.
fini un peu. Curl, yep.
Try and cross just a bit. Split center.
Nice shot.
Activé. De l'autre côté, je pense que c'est... Hein?
Moi, j'ai vraiment toujours pressé un tout petit peu avec.
Ouais, mais il faut... Ouais, c'est pour ça que je dis yes early, pour obtenir un peu.
How much weight, John?
Like, just hack. Like,
Okay.
just hack.
Just try to get
I
the
think we
top
can
one.
almost get to the nose.
Yeah.
Could somehow stay in front of the tee line with this yellow rock after he hits the one red one out of there.
Those are pretty good numbers. 88%. Throwing 3 rocks an end. No brushers, just a single brusher instead of your 2.
Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa! Yep! Yep! It's a nice backliner.
Ouais. Le out, hein, je pense.
Opens up that center line for the moment.
It's so much slower there.
Yeah, that was pretty light.
As soon as you miss one like that, then you don't have time to get out of it.
No.
She looked like she was enjoying herself.
Ligne bien.
Ligne du milieu.
Un peu maintenant, ouais. Yeah. Oh, non, oh, place.
The morning game, we found they were just getting that little bit less speed,
Pas trop proche, hein. Oh, Mélie. Oh, back.
C'est 3.
and a little more curl.
Ligne, c'est très bien, c'est cœur lacé. Oh.
Squat, Pete. Squat.
C'est bien. Presque trop curlé. La différence de vitesse est énorme, Anthony.
Just give me a bit just show me a broom. Little more.
Going red.
I would say so.
Just hit it almost where the broom is,
Yeah.
straight back, cross the top red in the rings. Maybe you make them all.
Jonathan. All on its own. And drives it by and then leaves it there just a maybe just slightly staggered.
Oh, is that trouble?
Boy, he might be running now. Red, yellow.
Everything's going on that side.
Yeah, I thought it.
Draws.
On the left there because he's going to have nothing on the right unless they could take both away.
Yep.
I haven't given you anything.
Yeah, right in the center line. Does the job, takes away the red-yellow rays and takes away the yellow rays.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Squat.
Shout out to the sponsor. Instélé. Bon, 1,5.
What?
Another guard.
It is,
Yes.
yeah.
Right in the center line, maybe in that 2 position.
Could take kind of both away, possibly. Both runs.
Oh, non.
Lots of weight.
Nut, Mélie. Oh. Rien, Mélie.
Stop right on the line.
Non.
André, on s'en prie, colle, là, Pete.
Non, c'est bon.
Non.
C'est bien.
Sit.
Let's curl it.
Squat.
Is the red-yellow still there? Might be.
You'd have to hair.
Where do you have to hit it?
It might have overcurled like everything else has been lately. It's just a little change in the ice again. Can they do that? Onto there.
You can't. You got to get really close to that yellow second guard there, but it's there.
Just enough room?
Just.
I think so.
We'll find out now. Epping with his last.
He's going the other way. He's trying to run the long one onto the yellow.
This is close. Come on. Oh.
And by again.
Oh, man.
He's waved at those two a couple of times on the way by.
Elle peut pas me mettre le point avec ça, non? Elle a peut-être ça. Jaune, rouge. Elle a peut-être ça, tu vois.
Ouais, mais ça, c'est tellement difficile.
They can't see enough of that one, I don't believe, to make the double. They might be able to hit the red onto the yellow, but again, they have to make the double, and the angles are terrible.
What do they have? Because that's really what you have to take away.
I think that red in the mid-center line is still there.
So there's really nothing with the intern.
No.
C'est super dur.
So take the easiest run away.
Straight one. But it's difficult to play the end. It's super.
What does that mean, Vic?
Je pense ça. C'est une reine. Moi, je pense on veut pas prendre le risque de toucher la guilde.
On dit genou. Bah, tu peux faire le carve à la fin.
Moi, j'aime. Ouais, exactement. Ouais.
I think you guard that center red, that red-yellow, red double. That's their
What did they actually?
best chance.
Draw a tight guard around the guard. Okay. Which is probably. I think they might still have that corner.
Nobody's taking enough ice here. I remember that last one overcurled, and John elected to go the other way. Probably go edge of the 12-foot to make this.
And then what's the weight out there?
Yes.
C'est bien vitesse.
We brush it early to keep it out there.
Attends encore.
Center line, hein?
Ouais.
C'est un peu court.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, he didn't like that intern side, did he?
No.
Carve it.
T'es sûr?
Non.
Bien là.
Maintenant. Ouais. Oui.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Bien.
Maybe he sees something. Maybe they've seen something.
Yellow, yellow.
Third of a thin, like a
yellow,
thick,
red.
We talked about that, and you can kind of see like the thin quarter of this one, which might be enough to kick that out of there.
It's so tough on this side, right? It's gonna run
It
straight.
doesn't look good from this
Yeah,
angle.
I think it's gonna run
You're
dead
at the
straight.
right angle. That's if you hit as much of the top red as you
I think
possibly
you see
can.
the O in the OK
The
tire?
double's made.
I think you can go right at that O with your peel. Half a rock.
Half a rock.
Yeah, let's go one time.
Guarantee you, Lisa Weigel hasn't had too many of these. Doesn't mean she won't make it, but
I mean, they have to skinny their.
Yeah.
The Skidone is top of the 12-foot as well, so
Oh, no.
it's going to be thin.
No.
Nothing. Nothing. Hey, as John just keeps looking back. Do you want me to do anything? Oh, there's nothing to do. And so it will be one.
I think so. I'll just be, but I'm
And
pretty
just
sure
a
I
look
did
there
it.
again at the top. And two it is. So a steal of two. Barbizet, De Cruz. Well, they're not lined up properly. No, they're not. Well, they are, because we are going to have a power play. As the Canadians down by 3 will try to draw that play away from the center and maybe generate some points behind the corner. So once again, it will be Canada that does have the last rock playing the Yellowstones. Now this raises a point of discussion that Brent Lang of Team Canada and John Epping's lead, and I had yesterday, and I brought it up to you both. Lang says that this is not anymore what it's supposed to be in his estimation. This is supposed to be generating offense, but he really believes that this is more of a defensive play that you use if you're ahead.
3 feet
Because the
slower
only
than
way
this
you can really come back, as we've seen, get a 4, a 3, and we've seen a couple of 4s today, is when there's stones are in play around the center, around the button. So he thinks that this isn't necessarily the way to generate offense.
Yeah, it's interesting you said that, because we've played it a little bit this year and watched a bit of it, and there's still teams moving this over, using it as an offensive when they have hammer and they're down, getting around that corner and scoring a bundle. I think one of the issues is a lot of the teams have perfected the tick. Now, they're not playing it, but they tick their own that red guard into the rings. And then the end is pretty tough to score a big one. But if they don't, you look at this.
Right. You've already got 2 buried, you've got hammer, so it has to be a chance to score some offense. It's just, as you say, the other team, the team without hammers, learned to defend it a little better.
Je joue 5.
Ça sera super là.
Exact. Ouais.
Au bord, faut aussi.
Ça marche.
Now we go to sheet B and check the score. It's 6-4, Negavan and Neufeld. But Knockenhauer and Vrano did employ the power play and managed to pick a couple. And then, of course, we have the final, the 10-2 win by Muirhead and Lamy over Rachel Homan and Ben Hebert.
I think the other way too, Russ, you could look at it, if you're Canada, is you have to score no matter what. Maybe even if it's only one, it gives you a chance. So by not allowing a center guard and allowing the opportunity for Europe to have something to come around and set up a steal with, at least you're giving yourself the opportunity.
Oh, place. Okay, ligne parfaite. Oh, non, non, non. Ça a l'air vite.
C'est un peu vite.
Oh, attention, reste avec, Ben.
Ouais, c'est vite.
Oh,
T-line.
Ouais, oui.
T'es sûr?
Oui, oh.
Okay. That works.
Just hit the 2.
Well, that's tricky.
Oh.
What?
But dangerous. Like, for instance, there's a double if you wanted. They're not going to play it. It's too early, but Red's in trouble here.
And they're deep.
I thought they might just chisel the guard over a little bit and have that run at that double later.
Ça, je peux essayer. Si je touche la garde, c'est bien, c'est ouvert.
Moi, je trouve que maintenant, ils vont vraiment faire le free ici, le bump un tout petit peu.
What do you think that ran? Say what I thought, or?
Yeah, I got 13-9 on his, but I think it's getting a little better.
This is tricky. You heard the weight call from
This is really gonna
Lisa, 13-9.
It's definitely wider.
Yeah, well, they haven't seen this path at all this game,
Right.
so that's what makes it tricky for weight.
Sit.
And it does nestle up beside.
Si je freeze aussi. Freeze? Same shot? Yeah. Je pense aussi. Ah.
Aussi là, c'est pas mal, hein?
Yeah,
Ouais,
that's the
exactement.
really frustrating part.
Si on peut-
You know, you played a pretty good game. You had one bad end. You're 3 down. Say, well, let's go to the power play, and you have no idea what the speed is going around that corner.
Maintenant, c'est la 4e pièce, déjà, hein?
7th end. Do you hit that or do you
Si je joue la
freeze?
même. Guylain Winstrou, il peut pas mettre.
Freeze
il peut
looks
pas
really
mettre-
good.
Yeah, if you make it, that's the
Il y
call
en a un
for
peu
sure.
plus la glace, hein?
Ouais,
Comme
exact.
ça.
Ouais, edge
Well,
of
then
catch.
again, it comes back to what Brent Lang is saying.
Faut pas plus
If
vite,
you
hein.
go to the power play and you're now questioning the ice and you haven't been playing over there, if you keep coming to the middle, you know all those paths.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. You know you're going to make that, whereas going around the corner, guessing on weight and line and broom.
Bec, alors. Bec. Enlève. Non, Mélie. Non. Attention. Ouais.
Much tighter
Oui.
line.
Sport ligne. Oui. Allez, Mel.
Peter de Cruz.
Allez, Mélanie. Allez, Mel. Go. Continue.
Squat.
Wow. Corner frozen, sitting 2 without last rock.
A little double there, though. And
Yeah,
sitting second, third, fourth, fifth if he makes it.
exactly.
All I want to do is dislodge. I just want to dislodge the yellow from the back. Okay.
How much weight?
Just back line. I just want to move that, free that up, and roll onto his. And then I'll make in the next one.
You got a shot
something
at getting
good.
a bundle here.
I'll try.
You don't have to. You could sacrifice that back yellow, Cheryl, make the double. Have sit 3 buried in the corner there.
They don't have to save it.
Yeah. She only have 2 shots left after this one.
Back 12.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Back line.
Close. Yeah. Whoa. 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 Yeah. Whoa.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
It's a triple for Team Epping.
Pour l'instant, lui, il laisse ça. Hein. Bon, ça jam ici.
Play the same shot, like get in there.
Get in there.
Move this here?
No, like on the yellow, like just get
There.
get a saver in. We can lose 2.
Reflected in the
That's fine.
score, the
you wanna, like,
advantage
have
to
it
Barbizot and to Cruz. Player numbers brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Tap it a
Because
bit.
he's got this right now, right?
Just like tap it a wee bit,
Tap's okay.
right?
Det var han pratar om nu. Tap it a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep out here.
But you can overcurl and
He'll
tap.
have this though.
You can overcurl tap.
Over curl tap.
Yeah, but... Okay. Il faut rouler là.
Yeah. Just get a
Just get
saver.
something in there, yeah.
Almost
same shot, Peter.
Si on est nose, lui il a le master blast là.
Ouais.
OK?
Écoute, t'arrives star.
Avant
Moi,
c'était quoi la
je fais ça.
vitesse? C'était ça avant la vitesse?
Un peu moins, peut-être
Il faut un peu
pas.
plus, hein?
Ouais. Moi, je pense que t'es environ là.
Ouais. OK,
Tu viens
très
là.
bien.
These are tough. You add that 3 feet of weight, it doesn't curl.
Right.
Ouais. Je vais jouer presque la même. C'était
Try and
notre...
freeze down on top of the
Tu dois venir avec
yellow that
moi.
Epping just
Non, mais
threw.
on a joué 4 bières maintenant là. Je pense que ça va assez vite.
Yeah, I think they're trying. They'd love to be there, but I think even if they get into there, Cheryl, it just about eliminates that one, and that one, which is pretty good. There's a red triple right now for John Epping. If he threw it right down the center line to sit 5. So they'd have to sink one in here somewhere to make it safe. David Murdoch, I think, had the right idea. Just freeze one in there. Even if they get 2, who cares? By throwing a little extra weight here, you might not get enough curl.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, non, mais... Whoa.
C'est un peu
Attention.
moins.
Oui. 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 Bordel. Oui. Allez.
Melanie
Allez, allez.
Barbizot.
Go, go, go. Continue, continue. La rouge derrière. Okay.
Nice.
Eliminates 3.
The one that was just thrown is a problem rock for John.
Yep.
That just stays right there.
I think so.
Yeah, I think
Want me to
that's the
sweep?
call. No, I think you should. Well, no, yeah, sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good call. Sorry. Yeah, like I think we want to play it into the side of this.
'Kay.
And stay right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Epping's accomplished something because he's 3 down and the opponent hasn't thrown a hit.
Well, there isn't a rock out of play.
Yeah.
Anastache?
Pose là, toucher 2. Bon, j'ai pas.
Pas trop bouger.
Yep. Whoa.
Want to just flip over now. Sit right there, back it up, and bumped it back. And by doing that, Canada is now 2, 4, and
Lui, il a ça.
5.
Il a ça pour 3. He has this for 3, right?
1 and 3 belong to Europe. I thought he would probably play that a little quieter, don't you? Right, because he was just trying to flip over on top, wasn't he?
Yeah, right. He said hit it thinner.
Probably.
They need to sweep it.
And go into red?
Yeah, you could. Worst case is this and eat that. I'd like to keep this here.
Yep.
not push it.
Yeah, but I don't think
throw it like fast,
I don't think this red goes anywhere. It's on the corner of the yellow, so it's not going out.
Does it not go anywhere?
No.
You don't have to play with a ton of weight.
Yeah, just nice weight.
Sure. Okay. A good weight, huh? Okay, c'est bien ça.
Well, no,
you don't have to.
Not too crazy. Just enough to kill it. And
Yeah, 10.5 is fine.
Okay. All right.
Whatever you hit the outside
Exactement.
with.
Moi, j'aime bien le
Get rid of that yellow shot stone.
Tu veux jouer quoi comme vitesse? 10?
10,5.
As long as that top red on the left doesn't squirt through.
I'm only worried. The only thing that worries me is we sit outside there and they might would do a triple.
Moi, j'aime bien jouer
So it
comme
might be
ça.
some type of triple for about 6.
Maybe 4 red ones, so they need to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Do you like Niklas?
Just make sure.
If you stick it here, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't lose the red, so.
No. Make sure you miss the red one.
Okay. I think you got to play quite enough weight, though.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And you got to take the risk to touch this first. And,
Yeah, that's fine too. Yeah.
hein? 10? Même 9? Tu préfères quoi? 10? Je pense que ça.
They don't think that red, like, they don't seem very concerned about rolling into that red at all.
Yeah, I know. And if it squirts out, there could be something for a massive score here. I'd be tempted to take this with a hack weight or even draw another one in there. Give them 2.
Yeah.
I think their concept is hit it high side, you sit 2.
C'est vraiment bien.
Play off center line.
Hein? Ouais, exactement. Un peu moins que center line. Si ça commence à curler un peu trop et qu'on touche la rouge à droite, c'est pas très grave à mon avis. Mais un bon 10, ouais. Allez, bien.
Going in turn too.
Ça, c'est bien.
Oui. Oui.
The Cruz picks her up right away. Barbazat.
Allez! C'est parfait!
Stay with it.
Oui!
Well, 1-2. Sitting 1-2 they are.
Nice shot. I love the weight control there.
Excellent. J'ai cru que j'allais tomber.
Yep, right on the nose. No, actually, maybe you don't.
You know, I still think,
No.
to my
Yeah, you
mind,
do.
that's the way you play it. You keep your brusher close to the thrower.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
them there right
Yes.
away. You practice throwing at
So you're
targets
basically-
on the wall
hitting
of the
a
club
millimeter
or
high.
picking the edge of the 8, whatever the case may
Or a
be.
million-
They worked that out. He
Like, I
sat
mean,
there
just
and he put his brush
millimeter
down.
on
He went,
this side.
here, that's your mark.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Throw it
there,
at that
for
mark.
No question.
And we all throw
this goes-
alone at clubs all the time, so you're used to that,
Yep.
throwing at the bumper
sure.
or hack.
Okay.
I think he can get the back red one here.
I
So
don't know.
come up a little bit. Come up a little bit.
If the back red one was on the center line, there'd be a shot for 5 or 6.
Boy, a deep breath there from Lisa Weigel as she makes her way back. She'll throw this last stone here in 7.
Looks like it goes over the top
Yes.
to me.
Yeah. And the
Yeah, close, really close to nose. Nose is in the hunt, okay? Just take a little bit of ice off the middle of the rock and just hope I can hold it.
are they planning to straight back feather off their own, make the double for 2?
Yep. Yep.
Right out of her hand. Here he goes. John Effing.
Hard.
Hope that you can hold it. And away it goes. And no, it'll leave the Europeans sitting the 1 right there. And so it will be a steal of 1. So Barbazat and De Cruz have stolen the last 3 points. They lead at 8-4.
Yeah.
Get off it now. Bang, bang. And away they go. What do you got? Got 1, got 2. And there they are. And you can count them up. Chip it over. Sit down. All right to the lid. Nothing. Still now coming across. Bang. Now back it up. Oh, and it did. Running it back instead. Bang, bang. And look what they got. They got the deuce. Looking forward to this tonight because, again, this is the mixed scramble, and it'll be the women's skips. She'll take center stage. Rachel Holman against Anna Hasselborg at 7:30 Eastern Time, 1, 3, and 5. Rachel Holman will be backed up by BJ Neufeld, Joanne Courtney, and Ben Hebert at lead, while Anna Hasselborg will have Oscar Eriksson throwing the third stones, Agnes Knochenhauer, and Christoph Sundgren. 7:30 Eastern Time when we join you again on a Saturday night here in London. Team Europe leads at 8-4, and you're only allowed the one power play, so it's back to Canadian Stone, back four, center guard out in front, Canada down, trailing. Once again, we'll have last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Go! Go, Pete, kom! Go!
Perfect.
Gotta be to it, eh?
Good dream.
Squeeze. You know the weight here.
A little light. Gotta go.
Well, it started well for Lisa Weigel and John Epping. They had the Hammer, scored a single, then stole, but it was the three. And then now the consecutive stolen points, 2 in 6 and 1 in 7, particularly when Weigel and Epping appeared to have something going in that seventh with the power play, but it's Barbizet de Cruz coming up with the big shots when needed, and really a better performance, 86%. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Incredible percentage in mixed doubles.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Mentally, the game itself, you have to be pretty resilient with posting some, 60% numbers out there.
Yeah, you string 4 or 5 misses in a row in a big hurry.
You don't have your brushers.
C'est super.
There's not as many rocks down the pass, so ice and weight can be a bit uncertain. So you have to learn to be okay with missing and kind of recovering from that in this game.
Oh, that took off at the end on him. Good shot, though.
And I think even back to Brent Lang's point is you're going to get big scores out here. So even if you do give up a 3 or a 4, you've got the chance of getting that back. You're never out of it.
Shadow, yeah, not shade now.
Okay.
Weight's still pretty good here.
Yeah,
Hasn't
looks
really
like it's running
changed.
good. Okay.
Teams of all the teams and all the mixed doubles games so far this week have done a good job of managing their times. That's really difficult. It's such a tight time frame. Everything's so complex. John's going to try to just tap and release that red-yellow combination.
What do you think, John? It's pretty close.
Whoa.
I think it's just do it. A little bump.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Come up.
Casser ça?
Frustrated,
Ouais, moi je pense
to say the very least.
Bon, je peux toucher
Is,
juste la rouge.
John Epping.
Bah, ça fait rien.
Hein?
Ça fait rien.
4 d'avance? Non. Très fin. Tic. Dans le trou là. Ah.
Mais si on fait ça.
Yeah, we were questioning it. I can't.
C'est fin, hein? C'est un
If it
quart.
runs straight for me, it's gotta be.
Yeah.
It's difficult to make the thin double like it's a quarter rock.
C'est vraiment là, Pete.
Just take out. I mean.
You don't want to take your own out, Cheryl.
Yeah.
Just maybe hit and roll into the middle.
Yeah, like you're up 4 points. You don't need to do anything magic.
Yeah.
Get rid of one.
Ja.
The back yellow's never going to score. You just get rid of this
Fais
one.
bien le double.
Okay.
Ouais, on va pas faire cute.
Well, again,
Wees even, hè?
the game. One thing the game doesn't change is just making shots and rocks go away.
Right.
Right. I mean, you have to look at the scoreboard
Yes.
and go, just make stuff go.
Oh, non, non, non. Attention, ouais.
Oh, they're going.
Whoa.
I think they're trying to double.
Oui.
High side.
Oh.
Yeah, that made no sense.
Chocolate Pete.
Good.
How was that back rock ever going to score if you don't take your own red one? And you could have just hit and rolled in.
Je sais pas.
Oh boy, chance now.
Did it touch? It did, yeah.
You need 4. You got 2 sitting in the house, and you've got 3 rocks left.
I'm gonna give you about. I'm gonna give you two feet less.
Where do
Okay,
you
just
want
freeze
this?
that.
Just
Just
freeze?
lock it on the corner.
Okay.
Just try and keep a bit of an angle.
Okay.
So just corner freeze that top red.
Just a foot lighter than the last one he threw.
That's fine. This is a little less.
Whoa. Yep.
We're a little late.
Yep.
It's late.
Yep.
Lisa Weagle.
Yep. Yep. Hard.
Tackling behind with barking all the way.
Ouais.
Probeer toch de roundback, nee.
T'es sûr? Après, c'est ouvert. Hein? Après, t'as un open.
Oh, zo is goed.
Ja.
Run
C'est
the
ça,
red
moi?
back here.
Non, j'ai pas eu de rester centerline. Non, non juste la rouge, c'est ouvert.
Tu prends in ou out?
Hein?
Tu prends in ou out?
Out.
So lots of speed here. If you miss the run back, you roll somewhere, and then you've got to access.
Hein? Ah. Je sais pas.
Ja, nou, Sven, wir haben auch immer noch den Rot dort. Er muss den auch noch wegnehmen.
Ja,
Dann
faut juste en
open
enlever
hit.
une après.
Dann in einen Open Hit, oder? Ist gut.
Sinon, je fais le run. Je peux faire le run back? Je peux, hein. Je le nail. Ok.
Sag mir, was du machst.
Ouais, ouais, run, c'est bon.
Run. Das ist gut.
Good position to make it 3.
Ouais! Oui! Oui! Oui!
Gut.
Wow.
Well, that was a great shot.
Really good. He's loving this format, isn't he? Interaction with the big team. Nice shot.
London born, England.
Oh, oui,
is,
je nail ce truc.
Peter de Cruz.
Do you...
Not sure how you're going to score 4.
Yeah, because that one's open, so you split one of them in.
I just can't throw enough weight to make this and this. It's going to roll too far, but I probably have to play it anyways.
Something's going to be open.
Okay.
Easy. Easy.
How much weight?
I think I have to throw normal.
Okay. How much are you hitting?
What's that?
Desperate times. John's
need to
going to
hit,
try to throw like normal
2/3.
weight, hit it here, have the yellow one
And
roll
then
over this
see
way.
if we can get one
So he's
buried,
like
one way in
there,
the wing,
and if he does that, this yellow one, he's hoping goes there, and he's got 3 buried. He gets a mistake, and he ties the game. But to roll in,
Well, yeah, if you're trying to roll the rock you're promoting into the center line, I don't think you roll your shooter into the...
I think he's trying to raise that one on the red and
Yep,
roll it
yep.
buried.
No, I know. But the angle, you have to hit it to do that.
Right.
And through it goes. And that'll be it. They'll run him out of stones, and it'll be a win for Europe and another full point. Eight 8-4 is your final. And so here they Europeans now taking 2 of the 3 on this Saturday afternoon. One game still remains on the ice on sheet B, and Team Europe is down by 3 to the Canadians, and they do have the last draw. It's Selena Negevin and BJ Neufeld for Canada, Agnes Knockenhauer and Rasmus Vrano for Europe. And from that look, it appears that the Europeans are sitting minimum 2. Yeah, I would think that Yellowstone at the back of the button would be 3rd shot belonging to Canada.
But don't they have a yellow, red, red tap back to sit 3?
Close out here, maybe.
I think you got to throw that out here. Yeah.
So this is a pretty critical freeze.
Yeah, no kidding.
Freeze down into the pocket.
So Selena Negevin, who's throwing the 1st and 5th stones, throws the 3rd rock, of course, for Tracy Fleury out of the East St. Paul Curling Club, just outside of Winnipeg.
It's not heavy.
It's close.
Just line.
Okay, line's close.
The handle's coming off.
It's not the first time we've seen that.
Boy. Yikes.
Uh-oh.
Nose hit for 3. Lost its handle just over the hog line. Wow.
Does it hit our back yellow? I guess it does, eh?
Looks to me like this has to be moved. This yellow one has to be moved a little bit. And they've got a pretty decent angle here. Hit it dead on. Yellow one goes out, red one goes out, but the red one should move that yellow far enough that the rock that's being thrown will be right there for 3.
But is it possibly for 4? Because look at who's
the one at the back.
4th shot
top
over the
and
top
back
and
of the
back.
4.
But you're going to lose that back red one, right?
No, yeah, but your shooter's going to be there, so there's your 3. Plus who's 4th on the top one or the back?
Oh, on the very back
yeah.
one. Well, if the red misses it, I didn't think the red could miss it.
You don't think it'll
I see
go
what you
over
mean.
the top, maybe?
No.
If you nose
No.
yellow,
No.
it's going to touch it.
Yeah. The worry is touching the back yellow.
Yeah, will it?
Yeah, that's like if she high sides this a hair, it might not move it enough. Oh, what a turnaround.
Like you need to get a bit to the inside, if you could.
Yeah, right. That would be the best, and that's a guaranteed 3.
Agnes throws the 2nd stones for Anna Hasselborg. Canada leads it by 3. Final stone. Is there a shot here? Do they have the shot for a tie? Maybe even the win. Rasmus Vrano called off. Watch it now. Bump it, move it, sit down. Oh, for 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Wow is right. Smoke and mirrors out of nowhere.
To come back and tie and pick up a half point.
It's 5-0, Vic.
Remember now that they started, Negevin and Neufeld put 4 on the board in the 1st, stole 1. They led 5-0 after 2. Knockenhauer will be back on the ice tonight in the mixed game playing with her skipper, Anna Hasselborg. So look at this. They extend their lead, Europe, in that race to 30.5. Sure looks a lot like last year in Las Vegas. That's what a half point looks like.
The 2020 OK Tire and BKT Tires Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2020 OK Tire and BKT Tires Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By OK Tire and BKT Tires. And by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue.
Well, it's exactly the way it was a year ago as Europe celebrates through the first 8 draws, and they now lead it by 11. So here we go tonight. We're back with you. It is the mixed scramble. It'll be the women's skips. Rachel Homan against Anna Hasselberg. When we join you at 7:30 Eastern Time, and make a note, TSN 1, 3, and 5. But a comeback to pick up that half point after they won 2 of the 3. Europe leads it. Canada tries to come back when we join you again tonight here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.